Welcome, my lovely Scorpios. This is your weekly Cartomancy reading for June 17th through June 23rd, 2019. This is a general reading and will not apply to all Scorpions. June 23rd is my parents' 46th wedding anniversary. That is a Taurus and Gemini match. It can happen. Quite loving relationship and definitely abundant. And they are but relationships are changing. I believe the relationship paradigm of the world will change. I saw some videos on that yesterday, and I will share how I think I met who I think my twin flame is when I get 100 subscribers. I'm also very close to that, so probably sometime next week. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on LifeCraftAction, nurturing ourselves and others, and nurturing our desires and vocations. Fairy on a horse. All right, so the whole reading is going, I'm going to do two readings, spreads actually, a June 17th full moon reading and then a June 21st sun moving into Cancer with the summer solstice reading. But first we're going to do, and don't forget, Jupiter retrograde in Sagittarius is definitely hanging over us for the next 4 months. It's very close to us now. That is realizing the connection between efforts and fortune. But we're going to start with that full moon in Sagittarius, another Sagittarius element, June 17, 2019. Full moons are just the second card away from the tarot in the tower. See the two roses? It is using sense over logic. This is a crisis of faith in a period of emotional vulnerability. It is a resource. It's realizing your resources of intuitive messages and dreams that will be stronger this time during the full moon. There's a Neptune factor in this full moon that is really pushing our doubts on ourselves, forcing us to basically proclaim our own value, our own pentacleness. But this full moon in Sag, in Gemini season, it is all about mixing that short-sighted Gemini energy with distant horizon Sagittarius energy. It's tortoise versus hare. It's a hit of energy for a full moon course correction with Sagittarius fire and focus. And it's also that mix of that flighty, fidgety Gemini energy. That short term. All right, my Scorpions. Ooh, dear. That is your energy. That is you coming into the energy of the initiate. You're coming into a new source of knowledge about yourself, actually. That last full moon in Scorpio, I feel like a lot of Sagittarius made progress beyond their years. It just, the energy is just, woo. Yeah, you're all up in your head about this too. Seven of Swords, the Seven of Spades is definitely a very hard truth about self and others. Sometimes the Seven of Diamonds is the same, a hard truth about others. There's deception around you. There's usury around you with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There is, you're realizing who your friends and foes are. I went through this too. I went through a period where all my friends, I realized, were really frenemies. It's hard to get support when you have mostly frenemies. I mean, I could see Scorpio liking it. I'm an Aries, so I probably liked it a lot because you're always competing. I love to compete. Scorpios love to battle too, so I can see why they enjoy it. But there's a moment where you look up and you're like, I just need somebody in my corner. And that's that kind of energy. That Two of Spades hit the floor. That is a fear card. It's a fear about breaking out, changing yourself, changing your appearance in society, perhaps even your work or your, definitely your work or how you even speak around people. It's like a turn for the mature. Yes. Definitely King of Hearts, you're feeling that parental energy. This could be you trying, a little scared, but you're still wanting to move into that adult, parent, father kind of energy. This is your card for sure, so it's where your power is, but the way you've parented has been more like mentoring maybe other children. You really want to bring, how am I going to parent my own children or your own projects? You don't want to do it alone. You want more collaboration, not necessarily collaboration, but a sense of colleagues. I got a lot of messages about colleagues in the readings this week, specifically colleagues, work, friends. Yeah, that's going to put you in that King of Air energy. This full moon is still going to be in Gemini. You're going to pull up that energy after your 4 King full moon reading. I feel like a lot of you can harness that kingly energy whenever you want. If you can't, I suggest you give it a go right now because you're still pulling on that. Other Scorpios are still pulling on that kingly energy of air. It's the highest initiate, the highest king. It's like really just taking captain over your life and the way you live and the way you work. It's not quite that day-to-day energy. It's more like long-term. King of Spades. What do I... Yeah. This is me. It could be that big dick energy too. So, you know, you want to be a parent, but you want to carry a big stick to protect your family. Yeah, that's coming out very strongly because of this, these 7s up here. You're really stuck in your head because I think you know people aren't in your corner. That's a hard lesson. Advice cards for my Scorpios. It's a really hard lesson because, like I said, as a Scorpion, loving battles, loving competition, Aries is me. I always forget Scorpio is a water sign and not a fire sign because they really, I feel their energy, that fight energy, but you kind of are just hanging around in a lot of chaos. Not chaos, but a lot of enemies. Just a lot of it's fun, of course, to have those kind of people around you because they keep you on your toes, even in a work environment, but you need some support. It's not all about fighting all the time in every environment. Beautiful advice cards for my Scorpions. This full moon. Borders over hair. You're going to find victory. You got to take victory over yourself and your day-to-day energies. Spirit is saying you're trying to, these 2 king energies is pulling off of working with others. It's one of the reasons why I don't always like, I didn't start studying the tarot, but I started studying French Cartomancy was because this is you pulling. This is you determining your life based on what other people expect of you, or the way you interact with other people. It's probably why you're so focused on these 7s and on this like a theft from you or like an opportunity that you missed because somebody basically pulled the rug from under your feet. And this hard truth about yourself, oftentimes it could even be cheating on you or just not romantically cheating, but like, you know, definitely somebody who did you dirty. In some way is forcing you to think over yourself. And a lot of these happened in the battles right before these 7s. The 5s were the battles, and those battles, often the way people behave in great action really shows who they are inside and out. And I feel like you've had that revelation through moving through those 5s. That's why you're kind of pulling on this energy right now in the full moon. 6 of Clovers has you, as advice, has you taking control of you and your day-to-day energies and not thinking about how you are responding to others or how you're reacting to others or how you know, when you get up in the morning, don't think, I have to talk to this person and this person. No, I have to do these things, this, and this to support my goals and my career and what I really want, not how am I going to deal with this person. You might even be management of some kind because I know that happens to management a lot. You know, you think about, I work with people. People are my work. No, you still have tasks to your work that you can, and your life goals and your plans that are above working with others. And sometimes it just takes a little reframing because now you're treating people like tasks. And this is a parent card, so you're a little scared of it, and it could be because you're treating your kids like tasks, like things that have to be done, and not necessarily from your own power, your own energy, your own desires, your own control of your time and self, your own concept of self and ability. It's not there right now. This is the Four of Hearts, so I'm going to put that back in. But it's not there in terms of, ooh, you want to come out. Yes, you are going to win financially. This is going to really perk up your career if you take this motion. It's also going to perk up your home environment a little bit more. Maybe not your home environment, but definitely your big screen TV, and maybe get that car. Oh, it needs a paint job. But you love that car. You are balancing. Yes, move into balancing yourself. This is the wands, and this is like the wands of beating off other people's opinions about you, other people's concepts about the way life should be, that things should be a certain way. Definitely, yeah. This is an exercise in self and self-speech and a win, a victory and win. This is an upside down victory. You are still being a little sharp-tongued, but sometimes you have to be to get what you need into going in your life. And I feel that's going to work for you sometimes, but you still need to take that perspective of you. You need to come from you, and you not need to stop thinking about life in terms of interacting just with others. There's more. I mean, there's way more to it, and you actually flourish more coming from your own power instead of just. I mean, if you're HR and you're expecting others to fulfill your career by your behavior with them, that is really bad. That is like the worst way to run your career. I mean, it's like a doctor. If a surgeon, a brain surgeon, if he lived his career based on everybody surviving on his table, he wouldn't make it, because that's the risks. But so you need to like adjust some of your perspective and thinking on it so you can come to a stronger place from just the things you're doing and the things you want. All right, so now we're going to move into that June 21st spread, the summer solstice. That is the Cancer in Sun. This is the Cancer card, the Chariot card. This is a vehicle for personality and self-expression, protection and progress. It's after a decision, there is movement, kind of like that full moon. Things are about to move forward. Something is about to happen. Whoops. I'm going to pull these from my alchemy cards. All right. Cancer season is about home, sentimentality, backyard barbecue, sweet summer love, nesting. It's a good time to do some nesting. Or just kind of sitting in the air conditioning with your lover. It's sun-kissed skin. I love the summer. I really love the sun. I'm a sun baby, 100%. Ooh, you're feeling a victory. You're feeling that victory in speech, presenting yourself. There's some way of presenting yourself that is going to take you over the top with this full moon. Ooh, over the top with this full moon. And then this sun in Cancer. You are going to take all this energy, and there's something about speaking and presentation, perhaps, you know, it could even be your haircut or the clothes you wear, but it's definitely speaking. It's definitely how you appear at work, how you present yourself at work. You do all the work extremely well, but there is a communication lapse that you were battling with the 5 card right before this 6 that is now coming forward, and you're able to, 6 of Spades, now you're able to speak more like management, more like less like a kid. You feel you're taking control with this 8 of Clovers. You're taking control of opinions about yourself, the way you see yourself, how you should be speaking. Less imitative, definitely coming from self. Definitely a big self reading here for my Scorpions, and that will make your wish come true, whatever it is. I feel like it's a promotion at work. Above all else, this is a work focus, but this is that inner emotional course correction, and then all lit up with summer vibes. They're just opportunities here that you're just taking, and that's you standing in your power with the King of Hearts, this Jack of Spades. Let me show you these wicked cards. Look at that. That is a battler. That is a King of Love, working to the death. Not even death do us part. He would still fight for your love. It's a king. It's that scorpionic energy, that cups energy, that watery energy. Put a little fire on their initiative, a little self-power. Another battler. Oh, she is beautiful with her arrows. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful cards, and this tells me that you're ready to fight, and you're fighting wisely. You're fighting with emotion. You're fighting with wisdom, with this heart. It's a new wisdom, and it's almost like you're fighting with the oldest soldier, the oldest knight, and the youngest female, archer. So it's like it's definitely a combination of energies, the best energies you pull. You definitely have a Queen of Hearts. You will soften and have this. This is you softening into this Queen of Hearts energy. She is upright, gorgeous tattoo on her back. Look at those thorns on that tattoo. Scorpionic energy. Don't bite too hard. And definitely Six of Hearts. Happy home. So even though you're not focusing on your home, this is going to change the way you work at home as well, especially if you're changing the way you speak and present yourself, and you're starting to maybe respect your language that comes out of your mouth more. You're definitely going to carry that for you at home. And maybe that was that fear card you had with being that parental energy or being that upper energy in a group. That will fade once your home life improves. Once you start speaking, you have a slippery tongue. That's what I heard. Oh my God, that's naughty. You have a slippery tongue, and you should use it, is what Spirit says. You're just, but right now the way you use it is not to your advantage. Um, I see one of you Scorpions. Another book. Okay, I see Scorpions pulling books they read, like The Great Gatsby, in high school, and reading it to like up their language. Just think a little differently. Use other words. Even watching old movies, so you can hear them speak the Queen's English, and just beautiful. Oh dear, that's the kind of English I learned because my family's from Belize. But definitely. That you actually do something to make this happen, and it does adjust your home. Whoever, maybe your wife or your husband, is watching you do this, it will soften your voice at home with them. If you've been having trouble with that, this is definitely the way to go. When they see you doing this work, reading this book, or watching old movies, they will do that with you, and they will change as well. The words in your home will definitely become more loving all around. This reading's getting long, but a couple advice cards because your summer looks like it's just going to be family fun. I mean, slip inside in the front yard. Gosh, I know I have foreign watchers, and I love you so much. I have no idea if you understand a word I'm saying. Advice cards, Ace of Diamonds, a new financial beginning. Four of Hearts, resting in your love. This is definitely like a wedding card, a happy home card, a making love card, happy emotions, intimacy cards. I did say intimacy was coming. This is just that new, see this purple flower, this new beginning, this new opening up of your value. Oh, and somebody is just going to feel like making love. They're going to be a little, okay, this card is in the reverse, this Four of Hearts, because they're not going to trust it at first. Just keep going. They'll trust it when it becomes your habit, when it becomes your natural, because you're going to slip up sometimes whenever you change something about yourself. We all take 2 steps forward, 1 step back, no matter how much we try not to, even if it is in our own minds. And you're definitely feeling that resistance from your love partner, that they're just waiting for you to go back to the way you were, especially if you are a yeller or screaming. They're still on pins and needles at home waiting for you to explode. And that's why you can't yell at the TV even in front of your kids, because it does make them think you can do that to them. And I think you're realizing the importance of even just the tone of your voice, Scorpio. This is really specific, and it's really kind of beautiful because, yeah, your sevens, again, working on that self, but you're still a little scared of this financial beginning, this value. It's not financial, it's a value beginning. It's your pentacles beginning. It's yourself, this change in self. It still kind of scares you. You're still you're still very defensive about it because, yes, your lover is resistant about it slightly. They're just kind of waiting for an explosion to happen again, or waiting for you to be your grumpy self. But so just be patient. This is like totally be patient. Don't be too snappy back. And this is gonna be this is gonna change the way your heart beats on a day-to-day basis, and you will be extremely happy, Scorpios. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Remember, all this Sag, Archer, Sniper energy, and now water is asking us to zero in on what's really close to us, do the work, and enjoy it. All right, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. and have a beautiful week, my lovely Scorpions.